Meghan Markle's close friend Meghan announces she is pregnant with first baby. The fashion designer wed oil heir Michael Hess in September. The Duchess of Sussex is celebrating after her close friend, fashion designer Meghan, revealed she is pregnant with her first child. The 31-year-old, who reportedly set Meghan and Prince Harry up on their first date, shared a photo of herself on holiday in Mexico showing off her baby bump. According to the Mail Online, Meghan captioned the snap, "Back where it all began, but this time with baby on board." Meghan announced her happy news in the same location where her husband, oil heir Michael Hess, proposed last year. Meghan and Michael wed in a lavish ceremony in Rome in September. Their nuptials were attended by Meghan and Harry, Ivanka Trump and her husband, Jared Kushner, model Karlie Kloss and her husband, Joshua Kushner, singer Katy Perry and her fiancé, actor Orlando Bloom. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie were also in attendance. The 20th of September wedding was a full weekend of celebrations, starting with the ceremony in Villa Aurelia at 6 p.m., to coincide with the sunset, followed by a gala dinner and a dance. The dress code stated women should wear full-length dresses and men should dress in tuxedos for the star-studded nuptials, which took place in the lavish 17th-century villa which boasts breathtaking views across Rome from its gardens. Meghan and Michael kept the celebrations going on Saturday, with various activities planned for their guests. As well as exploring Rome with organized city tours, guests enjoyed lunch together before gathering for another big dinner in the Cinecittà Film Studios. With a dazzling dress code and theme of La Dolce Vita, it was a night to remember for the newlyweds and their guests. Meghan is one of Meghan's best friends and chose her friend's wedding to make her first public appearance with now-husband Michael, so it is no surprise that the Duke and Duchess traveled to Rome for the fashion designer's big day. Queen Elizabeth kicked Prince Harry and Meghan Markle out of royal family for missing Christmas. Queen Elizabeth II did not boot Prince Harry and Meghan Markle out of the royal family because they missed Christmas this year. That's the premise of a phony tabloid report. Can debunk it. Kicked out of the royal family, screams the headline on the cover of Star this week. Inside, a lengthy article makes a number of bogus claims about the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and the other family members. The story is built around a false narrative about the Queen's annual Christmas broadcast in which the 93-year-old monarch described 2019 as quite bumpy for the family. The unreliable outlet describes the setting for her annual remarks by saying, "The Queen was surrounded by beautiful photographs of her loved ones, Prince Philip, her son, Prince Charles, as well as grandson Prince William, his wife Kate Middleton, and their 3 children. Noticeably absent from the picture gallery? Harry, Meghan, and their 8-month-old Archie." The tabloid then attempts to push the idea that Queen Elizabeth was sending a message to the Sussexes. A so-called source is quoted as saying, "The Queen is cutting off Harry and Meghan." The tabloid contends she'll be stripping them of their titles, kicking them out of their royal home, and revoking the income for their royal duties. The dubious source adds, after months of trying to bring them to their senses but getting nowhere, she wants to wash her hands of them for good. Prince Harry, according to the magazine, couldn't believe it when she told him and was blaming his wife. What's actually hard to believe is anything about this story. The couple skipping Christmas with the Queen was the supposed final straw for the monarch, according to the article, but that decision was made months ago and is hardly without precedent. Prince William and Kate Middleton often spend Christmas with Middleton's family, though this year they were with the Queen. Prince Harry and Markle spent Christmas in Canada with her mother. The description of the Queen's speech is also one of the biggest problems with the article. The tabloid does accurately describe the scene, but it fails to explain the meaning of the photos on the desk next her. One is of Prince Charles and his wife, Camilla. One is of Prince William, Middleton, and their children. The third photo, which the tabloid didn't mention, is of the Queen's father, King George VI. The significance of those 3 is that all were, are, or will be, the ruling monarch of the United Kingdom. Behind the Queen is a photo of her husband and a 5th photo that is shown clearly. Yes, Prince Harry and Markle are not featured, but nor is the Queen's daughter Anne, her sons Prince Andrew and Prince Edward or any of her other grandchildren, like Princess Eugenie or Princess Beatrice. She simply wanted to focus on the lineage of the monarchy this year. Both Prince Harry and Markle have been featured before during past Christmas addresses. There is absolutely nothing to read into here. After that narrative implodes, the story simply carries no weight and the whole thing was likely made up. It's not surprising that a tabloid would invent a story like this. Just this week, highlighted how often we debunk stories about Prince Harry and Markle leaving the royal family in one way or another. In fact, one of those articles that we busted earlier this year came from the Star's sister publication, the National Enquirer, which claimed on its cover that Queen Elizabeth disowned and booted Markle and Prince Harry out of the family. It seems the latest story is just a rehash of that untrue report. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are still very much part of the Queen's family in every way.